You were like, no, well, I'm going to do this. In fact, you probably didn't even, were in the middle of it, were you even thinking, dang, this is going long? Were you ever thinking that? It wasn't until afterwards, like, dang, that was long.
Yeah.
That's a good symptom. Good. I'm happy about that. Camera 1 is about to start rolling.
That's weird as I don't feel like wearing headphones today. But I suppose I should.
Diva. No. It's all good.
No. Like, I don't feel like I just feel like we're getting.
Oh, like, dang, no time for even putting on the headphones. You're so fucking task oriented.
Saturated.
And saturated.
Look at these books. They're all different. Totally different. There's no book like this, by the way.
I like that book already. Like, remember the book Mind Games I always talk about?
Yeah.
It's similar. This is probably like more, in my opinion, significant, but Mind Game was a lot like that. I liked it.
You gonna clap this thing out? Because I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay, if you're ready to rock and roll, you're ready to rock and roll. Do I look smaller?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Are you just cutting weight right now?
I'm not cutting. I've been doing jiu-jitsu, not as much lifting, and then a little bit.
I was thinking about this today while I was squatting. Fucking heavy.
Sure.
You don't squat, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do like front. It's like.
But you don't have a squat rack at your house.
No, so I use like kettlebell stuff and,
Okay,
it's
so
like that
squat.
kind. No, I don't do back.
You
back
don't do
squats
fucking
as
front
much.
squat, back squat, overhead squat.
No.
You're not in there just fucking getting fucking crazy with squats.
No, not anymore.
But you used to.
Bro, I used to.
In football, I used to fucking.
No, after football. Well, bro, when I was into lifting, even with jiu-jitsu, but, oh yeah, fucking, bro.
How deep?
Not as deep as I go now.
Okay. Check.
It's called, what do you call it? Parallel squat.
Yeah.
That's the official standard for football. I was, okay. Oh, all right, bro. Okay, not good enough. Okay.
I'm just saying.
No. Okay.
That's the standard.
So this is where it is. This is why
that's like one of those things. You're like when you have to explain that. Hey,
I have to explain because you're rolling your eyes.
Because you know. Well, at least you know the difference.
I do know the difference.
The difference between going fucking all the way down.
Yeah.
And going parallel.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
Huge difference. Yeah.
A big difference.
Yeah. Agree.
Hundreds of pounds.
Potentially. No.
Maybe between 100 and 150 pounds.
Depending. Even that, there's a huge caveat. It's a huge caveat to the point that it's beyond a caveat. If it's whatever you're used to. So here, do this. And you can do it. This applies to bench, squat, whatever. So you know how like right now, let's say like a leg routine is like a kettlebell routine, and then I'll do, you know how you rack the two kettlebells?
Yeah.
And you do squats
Front squats
all the way down, yeah. So I'm pretty used to that now, to go all the way down as far as you can. And I'm pretty flexible, by the way, in that way. If I were to start going just to parallel right now, it would be harder.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because whatever you get used to, and try that with bench. So when I used to bench, I go all the way down and touch, boom, and then I got pretty strong in bench. Then I see guys, they're like, you shouldn't touch. You should be like an inch, and some guys were even going like 2-3 inches. So I was like, oh fuck, that's easier. I go all the way down, get to stretch. What? That's easier. They're like,
but you're getting a little bounce.
So I go, sure, yeah, sometimes, sure, but not all the time.
I mean, even if you're doing no bounce, you're still getting a little bounce, right? I mean,
maybe,
like,
yeah, no, well, it depends.
You're getting like a little. You can get back after.
Depends, yeah, sometimes, sure, but that's not the point. The point is, I go try. I was like, fuck, it's way easier. I can do more. I do my same weight, and it's way harder.
You're right, because I am used to doing deep squats for so long that when I try like the box squats or whatever, it definitely feels harder.
It's harder, yeah, for sure.
You're correct.
And I stopped doing squats. Admit out of a slight bit of laziness, right? Because this was like when I was like, this is old, like when I was a blue belt, and I stopped kind of doing like a bunch of legs. Did
you rationalize it?
Yeah. So basically, but successfully. So when I stopped it, and my leg, and I remember Sarah used to always tell me this, like when we'd be laying down, you lay down on the bed or whatever.
She was like, you skip leg day.
No, bro. No, she would say the opposite. She'd like, look how big your legs are right now. Because you know how like I have skinny knees,
Yeah, you got skinny
and
knees.
ankles, like they're. So you don't know. You
Chicken
think
legs.
Yeah, maybe.
Getaway sticks.
But when my shorts kind of fall and you see the muscle part, it's surprisingly big.
What do you mean?
Like if you're laying down like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like this, and your shorts fall down.
Fall up.
Up, technically. Well,
Yeah.
so we'll say whatever. Yeah. So they fall and reveal. So that's what she would say. She'd be like, look how big your legs are. So I'm like, cool. I'm like, yeah, they're huge. But I didn't say that. But so later on, when I stopped kind of doing like heavy squats all the time, and I was doing jiu-jitsu, I could do way more like leg, like move, like triangle chokes were way easier. And it was strangely like even going for arm bars and transitioning from the bottom and stuff became like a lot more easy. Hey, look, I understand as time goes on, you get better at these things anyway. So it could have been that. But it seemed a lot easier. So I was like, this is how I'm going to, do it. I'm not, yeah, big time. But thing is, it's always worked for me.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
All right.
I still kept doing curls though, so it's kind of the same.
Obviously,
Yep.
you got the guns to prove that one.
Isn't that funny though? How like skipping leg day is this kind of fun thing to like. Why don't they say that about skipping arms day?
Because no one skips arms.
I know, but that's what I mean.
Because freaking leg day hurts. Leg day is hard.
Yeah, I guess so.
Bro, I was thinking that's why I was thinking about this today.
Wait, but
because I was squatting, I was like, I wonder if because I was thinking to myself, like you never talk about squatting.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if Echo even squats.
Yeah. Do you even squat?
Because you got skinny knees.
Yeah.
Skinny ankles.
But see what I mean now? You're like all laughing. Well, like, why is that even funny? I have skinny wrists too.
I think it's funny that you said you had skinny knees. I don't even know what that means. How can a person have skinny knees? Knees is a damn bone.
Okay. Stand up. I'll fucking show you, asshole. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today.
Anyway,
because
knees.
Yeah, because squats. Like I was getting taxed today.
Yeah.
Like I was getting beat down by squats Monday morning. It's hot in my garage. The weights are heavy.
Yeah.
I was trying to up it. If you ever see me get out the little 2.5s and put them on, like I'm just trying to push a little bit.
Yeah.
I did that today, and I was doing that, and I was getting beat down. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, I'm getting beat down. I was like, this is like proof, right? Mm-hmm. Like it takes a certain level of fortitude if you're going to keep going. I'm being straight up.
Fully.
The one workout, there's one workout. Like all the hardcore, the big Metcons and all those, none of those are anything to me compared to like heavy squat day where you're going, this is the thing, high rep heavy squats.
Yeah.
Like 20 rep squats. I'm sure you've heard of this workout. 20 rep squats. And you're doing you use a weight that you can do 10 times and you do it 20 times.
Try to do 20, yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't try to.
Well,
you do it.
Gotcha.
And it's a nightmare. It almost, I'm not kidding, it almost makes me cry. It almost makes a tear form up in my non-shooting eye. And so, as I was doing that today, I was like,
"You're non-shooting."
Yeah, well, I'm not going to tear up in my, my shooting eye.
Too much business.
No,
to have.
we got stuff to do. So I was thinking as I was going through this pain, I was like thinking to myself, I wonder if Echo actually does this because this is super hardcore.
I'm honored, by the way.
And no, we shouldn't be because I was actually questioning. I wasn't like, damn. I wasn't like Echo does this too. I was kind of like, Echo must not do this.
Whatever. I was on the grid, so it's all good.
Yeah, and then the fact is, you did squat. And if you're squatting heavy weights like you were, that's yeah.
Yeah, and I know the pain situation for sure. And
but you did give up on him.
Yes. Oh, and I mean, technically, squat, and like, come on, let's face it, that's a macho thing to be like, oh, you don't squat.
I'm not even that strong. That's one of the jacked up things, and it's just like I'm not like one of these guys. Like I see the guys that are winning CrossFit right now. Those guys are freaking destroyers, dude.
But
those guys are
different.
snatching insane amount of weights. Yeah. I mean, I can't do that.
Well, yeah, but you can't compare it. That's like saying, fucking, my mile time sucks. Still, these college fucking track athletes, their mile, it's like you're like saying yours sucks compared to the best guys, kind of thing. I
guess that's true, but it still does suck because like I lift weights.
Yeah,
I don't run.
I think you're strong. Well, let's go into the numbers then.
Yeah, but I'm not saying, hey, I'm trying to run. If I was trying to run a 4-minute mile, then I'd be saying, dang, these guys are so much better than me. I'm not, so I'm not saying that.
Oh, but you're trying
at least trying to be like a little bit stronger than normal.
What do you walk around at? Your weight?
230.
Okay, so 230 squat. Let's say for a set of 10, if you're getting 230, if you can get 405 for 10, that's like good. I think.
Yeah. I'd say I'm, if not there, a little below there.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good squat. Like the kind good. Like dang, that's a good squat.
I'd say less than good.
Like if
I think 10 would hurt me.
Yeah, so like
10
if
would
you
hurt me.
so but either way, that's good.
Yeah.
So even if you were to go 3 wheels for 10, that's still good. It's good, but it's like okay. It's not impressive, but it's like it's
I'd say
good,
that's
fine.
that's
It's not
that's a big difference between 405 and 315 though.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Like 315.
And you're going all the way down though. I think that, I mean, sure, you're used to it. Good for you. Congratulations on that one. But like when I was like 240. Yeah, 240, and I was doing 4 wheels for 12. That was my first set.
That's legit.
Yeah. But it wasn't all the way down. It was to parallel. Yeah. But, like I said, I don't know.
Parallel is always like, oh, yeah, I was parallel, but it's really hard to tell. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm not trying to say you were cheating, but
it's absolutely true. But in my
set, rep number 5 was
right,
kind of questionable.
Didn't get it.
Rep number 7 was a little bit off.
Yeah, maybe. But if anyone's gonna get the correct form, it's me, because in football they care about that stuff. When you test, and I think like twice a year, fall and spring, you test all your weights.
What'd you do 225? How many reps did you do that for?
Bench.
Yeah. That's like the big combine
Yeah,
drill,
so
right?
when I was playing football, when I weighed 180, I did 17.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
for
awesome
180.
For sure.
Oh yeah, it was the best one.
Wait, you played football? You were only 180?
Yes.
I was the whole time?
Receiver.
That was your heaviest career?
Well, I started to get a little bit heavier. Yeah. 190 maybe was my heaviest.
So you're wicked fast, eh?
I was.
Oh, like
no,
sprinting.
I ran for...
And Jade, the same level athlete. You guys are the same.
He was heavier than me.
You guys are the same level, like athletically?
Yeah, more or less. He beat me in the 200 meter. I beat him in the 100 meter.
Damn. Even though he was heavier than you.
Yes.
That's weird. That's reversed, right? To what the instinct would be.
Yeah, maybe.
The intuitive thought would be if you're heavier, you beat him on the 100 and he beats you on the 200.
Yeah.
What was your 40 time?
4:47 consistently. Like more than
what kind of timer? Electronic timer?
No, not electronic.
Okay. Yeah, well.
That's life, man. Keep in mind this is in the 90s, so
yeah,
what are you gonna do? I did 225 33 times after football.
Damn.
That was bigger though.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah. I haven't benched in so long I can't even tell you.
Oh yeah, I could seriously right now. Like I remember
I haven't benched in a long time.
Yeah, I'm with you. And I benched just to see how it'd feel, and it's weird. I feel like all stiff and like kind of awkward, really.
Yeah.
And I could probably do 225 probably 15 times maybe right now.
15 times.
Yeah. Cuz with dumbbells I can do my first set with 115s pound dumbbells and I can do 12 pretty easy. Like if I were to like go all out, I could probably get like maybe 16 of those, maybe even more with 115 on an incline too. By the way, I don't do flat anymore until like afterwards, and flat is stronger.
Do you do decline?
No.
Remember decline used to be like you could go heavier.
Yeah, you could go heavier because it's less range of motion and But no, I never got into that. That's a weird exercise.
Decline bench.
Yeah. But yeah, I think, But the squat thing, why is that funny though? I'm not saying just to you. I think it's funny too. When it's like, oh, that guy skips leg. Like, you ever seen a guy with big legs and he can squat and he can clean and this guy's legit? Like, you kind of have this, like, dang, this guy's legit, but then he's like weak on top. Well, how come no one teases that guy?
Because he got strong legs.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's true.
Because come on, I mean, let's face it, that looks kind of funny too.
Yeah.
But they don't tease that.
But are you sensitive about this?
No.
I'm sensing like.
Well, you laughed pretty hard earlier.
I was more laughing at the whole situation. The fact that you said you had skinny knees. That did crack me up.
Stand up right now. Stand up right now.
That did kind of crack me up.
Okay. Yeah, see how your knees are, we'll say about here, right? Okay. See?
Oh, damn.
Like I have skinny ankles. That's how.
Oh, you know what?
The genetic thing.
Bullshit you. When we roll,
Like look at your fucking wrists even. See how I would say yours are thicker than the average person.
right? But they're not as thick as Dean's.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So that's
fuck.
like grab mine, and I know like I have pretty big muscles.
Let me
I
see.
understand.
So mine's a little bit bigger than yours.
Actually, yours are thinner than I thought they would be.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? I have noticed this, and if you would have had to hypnotize me, and bring me like back into the recesses of my mind.
Sure.
And if you would have drilled down into the recesses of my mind under hypnotism, under hypnosis, you would have found and you would have said, what is an interesting characteristic of Echo's ankles when you ankle lock them? I'd been like, oh yeah, he's got little skinny ankles. Yeah. And when I just looked at him, I was like, oh, that's right, I remember that. Yeah. Because when I don't go for your feet a lot. Yeah. But I remember when I have gone for him, I've been like, oh yeah, this shit's gonna fucking break.
I know, bro.
He ain't got much going on right here.
It's true, bro. I gotta, the resistance, and I feel bad, or not bad, but for myself, you know how guys, like Dean, I'm like trying to do a fucking straight foot lock on him, and he's like,
dude, Dean laughs at that shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, freaking, why can't
Dean's
I be like
mutant,
that,
bro? Dean is a fucking mutant.
Yeah.
All right, let's record this shit.
Still not gonna do squats, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Skinny knees.